Some on-screen kisses made movie and TV history, but not for the reasons anyone expected. From fan outrage and network censorship to behind-the-scenes feuds and real-life relationship drama, these unforgettable moments sparked controversies long after the cameras stopped rolling. Here are 10 on-screen kisses that caused major controversy behind the scenes. Johnny Depp starred opposite Angelina Jolie in The Tourist, but before the film's release, a report claimed a planned shower scene between the two had been removed. The report said Depp's longtime girlfriend, Vanessa Paradis, asked him to leave the film after learning about the sequence. Depp reportedly did not quit the movie, but instead asked for the shower scene to be scrapped. When The Tourist was released, critics frequently pointed to the lack of chemistry between Depp and Jolie, including kissing scenes that failed to excite them. Billy Bob Thornton revealed that filming an explicit love scene with Halle Berry in Monsters Ball became one of the memorable stresses on his marriage to Angelina Jolie. Thornton recalled being away on set filming the scene while talking with Jolie on the phone, describing how difficult that situation could be. He said that being far from home while simulating intimacy with one of the most beautiful women in the world made the challenges of marriage even tougher. Thornton later said the main reason his marriage to Jolie ended was that their lifestyles were different, but he also pointed to filming Monsters Ball as one of the significant pressures they experienced. Ewan McGregor played Ray Stussy in Fargo Season 3, where his character falls in love with Nikki, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead. It was later revealed that McGregor and Winstead became a couple after meeting while making the series, even though both were married when they met. In May 2017, a month after the Season 3 finale, Winstead announced her breakup with husband Riley Stearns. After McGregor and Winstead were seen kissing in public, people claimed an unnamed source said they had been involved since the same month Winstead left her husband. Early in 2018, McGregor filed for divorce from Eve Mavrakis after 22 years of marriage. Sadie Sink revealed that Max's kiss with Lucas in Stranger Things Season 2 wasn't originally in the script, and that she didn't know about it until the day the scene was filmed. Sink also said Ross Duffer joked that the kiss was added because she had been so freaked out by the idea. After those comments resurfaced, many fans reacted angrily, especially as the story gained attention during the Me Too movement. Later, Sink clarified the situation, saying she was nervous, but that she never objected to it or felt pushed into anything. William Shatner appeared in one of Star Trek, the original series' most historic moments when Captain Kirk kissed Lieutenant Uhura, played by Nichelle Nichols. The scene became the first kiss between black and white actors on scripted TV, but before it aired, NBC wanted two versions filmed, one with the kiss and one without it. Nichols wrote that Shatner and Nichols deliberately bungled the kissless takes so they couldn't be used. Although NBC worried about how the episode would be received in the South, the episode was later kept off the BBC's schedule until 1994 for a different reason. The broadcaster said it was because of the villain's sadism, not the interracial kiss. Alyson Hannigan admitted that kissing her How I Met Your Mother co-star Jason Segel was difficult because he smoked. Hannigan said kissing Segel was like kissing an ashtray. Even though Segel tried using gum and mints, she said it didn't help. The experience even led to a bet. Segel agreed to owe Hannigan $10 for every cigarette he smoked as motivation to quit. After the first day, Hannigan said he already owed her $200. Segel later quit smoking for about a year before starting again after getting stressed. Despite it all, the two remained friends, and Hannigan became emotional at the thought of no longer working with Segel when the series ended. Terry Farrell helped create one of the most talked about moments in Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, when her character, Jadzia Dax, kissed Lenara Khan. In the story, the relationship was controversial because the characters had been married in previous lifetimes, making their romance forbidden by Trill society. But outside the show, the reaction was very different. One Southern affiliate took the episode off the air, and complaints poured in, including one father who said the show was ruining his children by showing two women kiss. Despite the backlash, Farrell later shared that people still come up to say thank you for being part of the episode. Tommy Davidson shared that while filming Woo, he came up with a new ending where his character and Jada Pinkett Smith danced in the middle of a city street. But during the scene, Davidson added something she didn't know was coming. He kissed her without warning. After filming Wrapped, Davidson said Will Smith followed him into his trailer and angrily confronted him. Davidson recalled thinking the situation might become physical, saying there was a moment when they might have come to blows. The tension ended when Jada stepped in and calmed things down. Davidson also said he and Smith remain good friends. Bud Cort starred in Harold and Maude, where his young character falls in love with an elderly woman played by Ruth Gordon. The romance didn't sit well with audiences, and Cort later said kissing Gordon on screen was both a blessing and a curse. He explained that after the film, he was immediately typecast and was only offered weirdo roles. Cort turned those roles down, including the role of Billy Bibbit in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Even so, Cort also said he was proud to help bring Harold and Maude to life, and that he made lasting friendships on the set, including with Gordon. Anthony Rapp appeared in Star Trek: Discovery's first kiss between two men in the franchise when his character Paul Stamets kissed his husband, Dr. Hugh Culber, played by Wilson Cruz. The moment came before Stamets prepared for one more dangerous spore drive jump after helping the crew win a battle. Following the episode, Rapp and Cruz faced criticism from unhappy fans. Cruz responded publicly, saying he would not feel guilty for the kiss, writing, "I'm not here for your comfort." He added that Star Trek has always challenged people to look outside themselves and see other people and experiences in themselves.